Every time I'm in the bathroom, like some kid will walk in, like freshman, senior, any grade, and they'll be like, "Do you have a jewel?" Like kids are always asking for them, and they're always trying to hit their jewel.
We're educating ourselves, we're educating students, we're educating parents, and what we don't know about vaping still is significant. We develop policies and practices to help support students who are struggling with this issue.
Do you think that vaping has slowed down or stopped as a result of these efforts?
I think that there has been an increase in awareness of vaping. I think that we have seen some diminished vaping incidents, but I still think it's a significant issue for us.
So basically, like in the winter, in the fall, in the spring, when everything's kind of quiet here, there's not much for kids to like do except sports or hang out with their friends. Kids here are usually bored a lot, so it makes them feel as though like if I rip my jewel, that's just like letting time pass by. Older kids have a big impact on the peer pressure of the middle schoolers who think that it's like cool.
What's like the youngest age you've heard of kids starting?
Fifth graders.
Fifth graders?
Yeah. Like, seriously.
When did you start vaping?
2 years ago.
So how old were you?
I was 10. No, I was 11. So one of my cousins, they had one, and they told me to try it, so I did, and I just didn't want to stop.
You live on like Martha's Vineyard, obviously, so it's different than Nantucket, but do a lot of kids use them there?
Yeah, no one does it.
Not on Martha's Vineyard?
Yeah, on Nantucket, a lot of people do, though.
Hit that shit. Nantucket, baby. Nantucket, baby. Yo, y'all already know what.
What would you say is like the main type of vape that everybody uses?
Definitely a jewel.
This is the actual battery, and then this is the pod. And so you just put it in. You don't even need to press a button or anything. And it just plugs into like any USB thing. It looks like a little flash drive. I remember I was like a senior when they started in high school, and now I'm going to be a junior in college when they started getting popular. And some girl had one charging like in her laptop, and the teacher was like, "What is that?" And she's like, "Oh, it's just a flash drive." But now obviously there's a lot more like awareness about them, but some people still have no idea.
Have you seen cigarette sales go down a lot since vaping's become more popular?
No, not really.
Do you find a lot of kids who are lying about their age?
Yes, I find a whole lot.
Really?
Because I used to work at Cumberland Farm.
Yeah.
I just quit that job Friday, and I've been there for 7 years, and we find a lot of kids that is on an age trying to smoke.
Do you think people have started buying them less since you got rid of the flavors like mango and the fruity things?
Yes, they do. Because mango was the most popular in the juice pads, and I know that they get upset when we tell them that we don't have the mango. So I think that's a good idea for them not doing the mango.
Yeah.
Because it's selling less now.
Okay. Like,
It has not fucking stopped anyone. Yeah.
that hasn't stopped
Getting
you.
rid of mango and all that did not stop anyone.
Didn't make a difference.
No, not really.
Is it harder to get now?
Not really. Like,
Yeah, you just go on the side of the road and find an old man to buy you pot. People will actually do that though. If you just ask somebody, they will do it. They'll just be like, okay, yeah. Because I feel like all like older people think like it's such a stupid like law that was changed, and they like agree with the kids like it's their choice if they're 18. They can go to war, then they're 18 and can buy back pods, so they do it for you. You just constantly think about just getting a buzz, and like, I was part of a program, and they texted me every day to try to help me stop. They always text me, "Hey, just checking in," and I never answered to their questions because I was so addicted and I was juuling.
Most people try to quit, but eventually that addiction gets to them and they just can't quit. At one point, I remember my bank account being up to $6,000 in a matter of 3 months. I sell jewel pods and jewel batteries and stuff. And anything with nicotine. Honestly, I think I've probably sold stuff indirectly or directly to the kids, like 50% of the kids in high school. There are people who do not expect that vape. Just today, I found out that my cousin vapes and that she has a jewel. 75% of the school definitely does vape. Honestly, I've probably gotten like 50% of them hooked, but it's really easy to hide stuff from teachers. They don't really care. I'd buy them off $10 a pack, sell them 20, and then once they got addicted, I'd charge them 25 or 30. And honestly, at some point I did feel like a shitty person, but gotta get this bread. I found out that many of the kids that I was selling to were turning to different substances to get their fix, and seeing their grades slip and how it affected their family, I didn't want to do that anymore.
It's interesting because vaping was to be an alternative to cigarette smoking. And so we have young people who have started vaping and are not getting the nicotine that they need out of vaping, who are now emerging as smoking cigarettes. So it's like it has turned the paradigm around.
Yeah, dude, nicotine is the most addictive chemical out there. But the withdrawals are not pretty.